Hello and welcome to Insurance Mantra, your weekly guide to understanding the world of insurance only on ET Now. In today's episode, we focus on health insurance affordability, innovation, and trust. With premiums rising every year, what can be done to make health cover accessible for middle class and senior citizens? Joining me today is Sheila Anand, CEO of Narayana Health Insurance, a company that brings deep hospital expertise into health insurance and aims to make quality healthcare affordable for all. Sheila ma'am, welcome to Insurance Mantra. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. So to begin with, just want to understand from you the basic issue with most of the policyholders is the rising health insurance premium. So how this can be addressed at the industry level?
So, Anurag, first of all, in the last few years, there are a lot of changes and reforms that have happened by IRD itself. And basically, everything they made it simple for the insurance company, and also they have ensured that a lot of new products get launched. A lot of coverages changes have happened, where a lot of new coverages have been added. Every insurer is supposed to launch a new product which has coverages like mental health has also been included today. So there are a lot of reforms that IRDA has done, and of course there are a lot of new products being available now. With the cost increase, we also have to look at the medical inflation that is going up. So basically, I think the once we arrive at some consensus with the hospital and other things, we will be able to freeze the rate of inflation, and then we can look at seeing how affordable the health insurance can be.
But ma'am, we have seen that you just mentioned that 14% medical inflation is there. So do you think that is a big challenge? So insurers are also forced to take a hike in health insurance premium?
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say that there is a 14% inflation. There is an inflation in the medical cost, but that alone cannot be the reason that the insurers are increasing the pricing. So if you notice, basically all these coverages that have been happening, we have been ensuring to talk, and IRD has always been ensuring to keep a check on the insurers that the premiums do not increase, especially for the senior citizens. So saying that the premium have been increasing year after year is actually not the right statement.
Okay. Now I want to get your view on GST, because GST is now nil on health insurance premium. So what is the early feedback you are getting, and what is your sense that after the nil GST on health insurance, there will be affordability will be there, and overall uptick will be there in health insurance?
Yes. So basically, 18% GST, the government has done a good thing of removing it on the retail health insurance policies. This will actually make it a little more affordable for people to buy. But as you know, Anurag, that insurance is a push product. It is not a product, it's not a necessity today. So obviously, people have to see the benefits of health insurance for more and more to understand the benefits of GST that's going to be there. So GST benefits are already passed on to the consumer. Consumer is aware of the GST benefits today, and obviously they are very, very well aware and making use of it. And I'm sure that the GST will make a lot of difference in purchase of health insurance market.
Okay, so you are also seeing the early trend.
Yes, we did see the early trend starting in September. So we had a lot of people who had just purchased the policies, and when they got to know about the GST, they actually came back to us, and then it was in the free buyback period, so they cancelled and took the new policies.
Okay, took the new policies.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in last few months, we have seen issue between health insurance companies and general insurance companies and the hospitals. So, according to you, how this issue can be resolved at the industry level?
Anurag, it is too early for me to say anything on that, but we are in discussion with hospitals and we are talking to hospitals. So I'm sure there will be some consensus which will arrive, but there has not been, it's not that the hospitals have actually stopped cashless or anything like that. They are also in discussion with the insurers. So somewhere we will arrive at a via media where it will become easy. I think both of us, the hospital and the insurers, all are keeping in mind only the consumer And keeping that in mind, I'm sure there will be something that we will do to arrive at the right rates. And I think we will arrive at the right rates, and probably those can be revised after 2 or 3 years. But yeah, we are in discussion with hospitals.
Okay, so discussion is going on with hospitals. Sheila, ma'am, what's your view on the preventive healthcare? So, do you think that going ahead, the preventive healthcare will be focused area for health insurers, so their policyholders can be protected also, and on the other side, that will be beneficial for insurance companies?
Yeah, yes, Anurag. So what is happening is today there are a lot of innovative products that are coming up in the market. Basically, there are few of them which are actually rewarding people for being healthy, and those rewards are being available in terms of discounts and other things, when they are renewing their policy. So basically, the insurers also are locating new methodology to ensure that the people stay healthy. I would also say a certain percentage of India has already become health conscious. I think the only request that I would also have to the audience is that to buy a health insurance quite early in life, because we all only think about a health insurance after the age of 50 or 60 or something like that. That doesn't make it very convenient for you to have a health policy there. You need to buy a health policy when you are at the age of 35 to 40, which helps you stay longer in the policy period. And when you look at preventive, this is going to be a lot more, because today people are looking at preventive healthcare. They are also looking at OPD coverages. They're also ensuring to give, other facilities that can be available in the insurance, not just making it just a policy that is being static, but insurance companies are also making it more interactive to be in touch with the customer and get the health of the customer. So a lot of things are happening in the health insurance market.
So you mean to say that going ahead, we'll see that the claim-based model will shift to preventive and wellness-based model?
It should shift. It will take some time. Everything takes a lot, some time and a lot of time at times. But yes, I'm sure there will be a preventive model that will come up, and people who are really health conscious will move into that.
Okay. But major challenge, as you mentioned in beginning, that insurance is a push product, and in tier 2 cities, tier 3 cities, still insurance penetration is very low. So according to you, what can be done so insurance penetration can be increased and awareness can be created?
Yeah, okay. So basically, along with IRDA and other institutions, see, one thing that has happened is that we have this Ayushman Bharat, which has already created a lot of awareness in the market. But apart from that, now we're going to have Bima Sugam, and we are also doing a lot of work on the rural and the state health plans. So we're trying to reach out to a lot of people in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities, and also going towards the villages and trying to create awareness. We are a lot of insurers already are available in this markets. It is just about creating those awareness that is important, and that's something which we are doing. In fact, if you notice a recent thing that we had done from the GI Council for all the insurance companies put together was the campaign that we did, Kya Kiya Insurance Liya. So that is something. Is about creating awareness and at least creating a curiosity in the mind of the consumer.
Okay, so how's the response of that campaign?
The response has been good. The response has been good. People have looked at it, and people have actually, talking, saying that what exactly is this, and it is creating some inquisitiveness. At least people don't want to be left behind. But again, as we talk, Anurag, there's a lot of penetration in the market that is left. There's a lot of people who are still without health insurance. I sometimes feel very bad saying that a lot of people are there in my own circle. When I talk to them कि उनके पास health insurance नहीं होता है, so I keep looking at them saying, what have you been doing for so many years, right? So buying a health insurance as early is very important.
Okay, buying a health insurance early is very important. Ma'am, last question to you for this leadership insight segment. Uh, generally, most of the queries we receive is related to the claim settlement. The claim settlement process is not smooth at the industry level, not any particular insurance company, but by and large, there are complaints from policyholders regarding the claim settlement process. They at times related to the deductions also. So, how this issue can be addressed with the help of National Health Claim Exchange, with the help of technology, with the help of artificial intelligence?
Okay, so your question has two parts. One is something which I would want to address and say that when we buy a health insurance, we just sign up at times, okay? Basically, we are not trying to read those fine prints and it becomes too much for us. Even aajkal hum log, what we do is we just go ahead and say agree, agree, agree in any platform that we are in. So I would request and people to read through the insurance policy, understand what is being payable and what is not being paid, because that's going to help you when there is a claim settlement. If you are not aware and if you want to know more about it, you can get in touch with the insurance company's call center, the TPS call center. They will be able to help you and tell you saying what is payable and what is not payable, so that that does not create a confusion for you when you get into the hospital. Of course, I'm talking about all this when there is a planned hospitalization. Okay. And this is very important for you to understand so that you know what is going to be the payout from your hand when there is an hospitalization. The second part is that today there is a lot of AI and there is a lot of technology that is available. The NHCX is a platform which is very useful and they're trying to put the hospital and the insurance companies together. So a lot of work is happening even on that platform. There are a lot of AI technology companies today who are actually helping the insurers to detect fraud to an extent, Anurag, where there is precise data available saying whether in this treatment the medicines given were right. You know, there is because of machine learning, there is we are able to deduct saying that whether all the medicines given were right and what was the bill that was charged and is the bill overcharged. So today, a human intervention also is not required. Based on the machine learning, the system will detect and tell you saying is this the right payment and what is to be done here. The third part you had addressed was about claim settlement. Please understand that all the insurance companies, when there is a claim, are trying to pay the entire claim. Sometimes there is a myth, there is a deductible, and insurance company pura paisa nahi deta and all those things. That is basically because there is a lack of understanding. Once we understand what is payable and not payable in the policy, it makes it easier for us to understand and move forward rather than blaming each other. I think those are things, and that is an awareness that we need to create.
Okay, so you explained it well for our viewers. Thank you, Sheila ma'am, for your, sharing those valuable insights on making health insurance more affordable and inclusive. Time for a short break now, but stay tuned. After the break, in our Expert Speak segment, we'll be joined by insurance industry veteran to decode the latest trend shaping India's health insurance ecosystem. You are watching Insurance Mantra on ET Now. We'll be right back.